What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Z Bud Grows. And this is episode 5 of our weekly update, our walkthrough. So we got Taz. So I figured I'd make the video now. I just got done running through doing all the work. As you can see, I pulled all these Devil Driver clones. I don't like the re-veg part of it. I ain't got time for it. It doesn't fit what we want to accomplish. So I pulled them all. They're all nice and healthy, but they're gone. So I killed that off, and I killed off that Granddaddy Perp re-veg, which now Mr. Taz has been nibbling on. So those are gone. So, yeah, I guess we can start. We'll do it in reverse this week. We'll start off in the flower chamber. Alright, so our temperatures right now are sitting at 36 and 77, but off to the side there you can see where they fluctuate. I've been in the tent working for the past hour or so, so it's been wide open. Fans been out of there. So, we are about to get our box of our Nug Factory officially going. So the first set of clones is already in the tank. They've been in there for a week. They got another week, and they will be coming over here. That will be the official first tray for the run for our new setup here. So what's up here is we're still trying to search out. We want 10 mom plants, 10 different flavors altogether. So we already have 4 flavors over there. We're looking for 6 more flavors, so we're looking for 6 more moms. Pull out any males that we don't have, and we will flower out rest of the females like we did down here. So over here we have our OG Haze crossed with Rainbow Belts by Masonic Seeds, and that would be this girl, this girl, this girl, and this girl. And then these 3, 6, 7 back here are the Putang Neville Chem by Masonic Seeds. So that's her, 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 alright, and I have already removed the Cardelito leaves and the first node area. I do that immediately. I try to do it after the first 2 weeks, after what would be considered the seedling stage, the first 2 weeks of them coming up out of the ground. After that, boom, boom, they're gone. I do it on autos, I do it on photos. It's just, they're not, I don't waste time with them, so I just take them off. Right or wrong, that's what I do. Alright, so we need to get 2 moms off of here. We need the OG Haze Rainbow Belt mom, and we need a Putang Neville Chem mom. Alright, next up from Dab Marinos is 91 Cherry OGs, and we germinated 3, 2 grew tails, 1 completely didn't even crack. So we have 2. Yeah, hopefully one will be a female. Hopefully both will be a female, but at least one will be a female. That will be so 4, 5, 6. That would be number 7 mom. Then next up from I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank. I got too much going on. I'm drawing a blank. Give me one sec. Let me see. So, alright, so this would be our 91 Cherries OG. Okay. Then from Cultigen Seed Company, we have, let's put it right here, Ukraine Raspberry. We germinated 4, and we have all 4 cracked open. So we have 4 going here. I literally just put these in here. Then next up, we have 4 from Cultured Seeds again. We have the 4 Trichonia Jewels. And we have 4 of them going. And then last but not least, by Cultured Seeds is our... Why am I missing a pack? Hold on. Here it is. Is our Chernobyl F2s. And we germinated 4 and 4 cracked. So basically a mom plant, so we need a mom plant from over here, mom plant here, mom plant here, mom plant in every row. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mom plants we are trying to get out of here. And then like I said, then any males will go and rest of the females will just flower out and we'll finish them off just like down here. So let's take a look down here. What's going on down here? So this is our goal. Basically, we are trying to build it up. So we are nice and full. So we got we're trying to do 8 1-gallons on a tray. So these are seedlings. So initially I was saying 6 1-gallons per tray to clones, and sometimes clones grow a little bit bigger. So not sure if we're gonna do 6 or 1. I mean 6 1-gallons or 8 1-gallons. But right now this is 8 1-gallons, and this is what we're trying to accomplish. And then on this one we just have 2 1-gallons, and then we have the 2 3-gallons that we were planning to grow big, but because we changed up our growth style, we just chucked them in here to flower them out. Alright, so let's come back here. This would be our these 2 back here are our firecrackers from Masonic Seeds. And yeah, what was I thinking? I don't know, I just drew a blank. I'll come back to that thought. Alright, so and then back here is also a firecracker. Now as you can see, these ones are the bigger buds. So this plant was swazed. Okay, that's her. These are her siblings here and here. So I'm not sure, but it's. I don't think I'm gonna have. I don't know. I don't know if I guess the swazing's not a problem. I'm not really. Okay, so here's another example. Both these plants, these are the from P Gutters. Check them out on his channel. This is Chud crossed with wedding cakes. Both same age, same thing, siblings. We swazed this one down, and we just did a regular defoliation on this one. And this one just recovered like maybe a day ago, 2 days ago maybe. So we'll see, but right now this girl is definitely a lot prettier than that girl. Her buds are bigger on here than that. So I really don't know. I guess it might have to do I don't know. I can't. I guess I really. I still don't have a fixed answer on the swaz thing. Is it worth it or not? But anyways, so let's get back to it. So okay, so those are our P Gutters. The Chud Crossfoot wedding cakes. So, and as you can see, we had topped her out because we were gonna grow her big. But she's doing real good. She's nice and healthy. Now the swaz one is, we'll see. You know, next week when we check in, we'll see if this, maybe this swaz will blow by this one. We'll check it out next week though. Alright, so those are those. Then we have, once again, these are firecrackers from Masonic Seeds. They're doing good. I'm gonna skip by this one. We'll go over to this one. This one also is the Firecracker by Masonic Seeds. Alright, and then here we have from Masonic Seeds our Kosher Buffalo, which right now she is definitely my favorite in here. She is flowering out the fastest, which that's always a positive. And she's nice and trichoned out. She's just perfect grow. The structure, everything I like about her. So I'm sorry I'm not pulling them out. I just put them all back in. I didn't think about it. Just should have took the video while they were out. But so then next up we have our 4 bag seeds, which are squat plants because they're indicas. Those are flower bomb cushions. And there we go with them. They're coming along good. When I did them the first time, I did not like them. So this is me giving them a second run to see if I just screwed it up, because the first time I did it was over a year ago. And I was just learning, so maybe maybe this time I'll do better. So now that I zoomed in, this once again we just went back to the Kosher Buffalo. I'm trying to get as close as I can. Yeah, there we go. This is our Kosher Buffalo. Cool beans. And then we come over here, these are firecrackers. Alright, next up we have our Cinco de Mayo, or Cinco de Mayo, however you want to pronounce it. This is from New England Genetics, aka Green Leaves Grower. And she is doing good. She is, everything's hitting the bulking stage. So, she got tons of little golf balls here. So technically I can't really tell you the week they're in, because I realize, number one, you should start counting flower when the pistils pop, not when you first flip to 12 to 12, and that is just my opinion. So it usually takes, when you flip to 12 to 12, there's a transition period which takes 2 to 3 weeks before you start seeing the white pistils of flowering. So usually, those first couple weeks I do not count for flower no more. But also, with that said, for these girls, from seed to germinate, from straight seed to 12-12, it actually still veggies out for a couple weeks. So believe it or not, these things still veg from 12-12. Sorry, my hands are filthy from mixing dirt. So from 12-12, right from the soil, they'll still veg out for 3 to 4 weeks before they hit flower. So yeah, so technically I really don't know what week these are on. I mean, I can tell you it's been probably 8 weeks now. Well, not these two, but for these girls. But it's definitely, they still got a couple more weeks to go, and they're only 8 to 9 week flower periods, just because I was counting from the day I put them in this box, like up here. So I'd count these for 2 weeks. I shouldn't even start counting flower on these things yet. Yes, granted, since they became out of the soil, it's been 12-12, but you can't count that for flower time. So, from now on, I have to wait until they start showing their pistols. Once they show their pistols, then I'll start counting flower time. So I cannot give you a time on these girls right here. All right, so let's get over here to our little elephant in the room. So as you see, I ended up super cropping her. If you were following along, we were trying to grow one big cola and see if that was a style we wanted. And that's what all these are. We were doing mom hunts, and we also were trying to figure out our training style in the way we want to defoliate, all that stuff. So these were our practices, girls, to figure out how we want to run the box. The best way, efficient way for me to run it. So anyways, she ended up growing way up here. So the top inch of that bud was getting no light. So I ended up super cropping her over, and I stripped off some of the lowers because I'm just trying to concentrate on this little strip here. But yeah, so that's out the window. There's none of that. We basically figured out we're gonna be growing like this back here. No topping, a decent defoliation, but not quite Swaze. And besides that, the only thing we'll be doing is on our center cola, we will be ripping the two top fan leaves once a week, maybe twice a week while they grow. That slows the center down and leaves the sides to grow up to the same height. So we won't be super cropping, we won't be lollipopping, we won't be doing no LSTs, and we will be doing no toppings. And we won't be swazing. We'll just, like I said, do a nice defoliation like we have back here. All right, that's what we got going on. As you can see, we have an empty tray. Why? Because these are where I had those double drivers, and they're gone. All those re-veg stuff's not doing it. They take too long. They're not gonna grow very big. They're not gonna do what I want, so they're out. But that's all right, because in about another 5 to 7 days, this will be a tray of kosher buffaloes clones, which is this girl here. That will be the first tray of clones going in. So 8 of those will be in there next video. All right, by that point, we will have this will be just filled up here. We'll probably start actually no, we won't be, this will just be filled, growing along up here at that point. So that will be the tray. And then once we take the clones from here, which is the first official run of this box here, how we're gonna grow it out, how we're gonna run our system now. So once those clones come out, there's 15 in there. We're gonna pick the best one out of 15, and we're gonna put her back into mom. Then we're gonna take the next best the next best 8, and we're gonna put them in 1 gallons, and they're coming in here. When that happens, we take our next clone, which is our Cinco de Mayo by New England Genetics. We take her and we cut her up, and she goes into the cloning tank. So within 2 weeks, at that point, 2 weeks after that, we will already probably taken at least this tray of males out, and we will have our next tray we'll have these condensed down to 2 trays, and our next set of clones will go in, and so forth and so forth. And that is how the system's gonna run. So we're just finishing off getting our flavors. We did our training techniques to figure out what's the best way to run it, and that's it. Get the rest of our moms out, get all these out, and boom, it's off and running. So we'll go here. These ones this time are gonna go down here, but typically the way it's gonna go, they come from the cloning chamber, they go here. This light's at 25%. Then it moves, and then 2 weeks later, it slides over here, the new clones come in, and it continues on so forth down the road. So this light's 50%, this light is 75%. These 2 lights are at 100%. As far as feeding goes, we feed, so these are all fed 70-30. We mix it, we pre-mix all our soil, everything, and we have it all amended, ready to go. So they come in here with 70-30. But as seedlings, they have 2 weeks before they even touch in that. So we don't top feed up here until week 5. So week 5, we'll top dress. And by that time, the trays are so 2 weeks here, slides over here for 2 weeks, comes over here for 2 weeks. At the end of the first week over here, we top dress it. All right? That will be its final top dress, and we reverse it. Instead of 70-30, we'll do 30-70. Then, after 6 weeks up here, it comes down here, comes over here. And once the trays come down here, they don't need no more top feedings. We have now moved into our flower booster. So once a week, they will get watered down with flower booster. And then they always get stash blend or recharge. So, yeah. So that's how it goes. All right. All right, so that's what we got going on in the flower chamber. And if curiosity, we have if you haven't realized it, there's 4 Mars Hydro TS1000s. They're 150 watts each. So we have 300 watts up here. We have 300 watts down here. These trays are, so our grow area from wall to wall here is 4 feet. And these trays are 26 inches, or 26 or 28 inches. So a little over 2 feet. So they're perfect, getting the perfect amount of light down there. All right, we have the 2 fans. We have our humidifier. We have these 2, because I don't have an exhaust yet, but we have these 2 fans popped up here in these vents that blow out. And that's what we got in our in our photo period grow. We don't have a veg, we just do 12-12. But the bonus of not having a veg is now we have an auto area. We can grow a bunch of autos now. So we keep our moms over here and we keep our autos over here. We have over the autos, we have another Mars Hydro TS1000. So for now, this is how it sits. But this is going to change. We're going to end up doing a 6-pack on this tray of a 6-pack of 3 gallons. Right back here, we got 2. Last video you seen, we had 2 more bags here, which are out here. I totally forgot I needed to save spots for Growers Mindset, for his Purple Mindset grow, which is, I would have stuck his sticker over there, but that could only be a temporary box as tents for now. So yeah, so that's so we have them up here germinating right now. Another day or 2 they'll come down here, and then they'll be in here. So we had our Blue Dreams from 1-2-3 Fat Buds. We germinated 6, all 6 popped open, all 6 picked up. I ripped the Cardelita leaves off of one of them when I was taking the helmet off, so I didn't waste time, I just threw it right away. These were the other 2 that were in these 2 pots. So I hate killing plants, so I had these kicking around, so I just threw them in here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep them or not, but we'll see. And this one is going to my sons. All of them, just like I explained over there in the photo tent, I have removed Cardelita leaves and the first notes off of all of them. So they just finished up their 2 weeks of seedling. And they're ready to go. Alright, nothing really to talk about on them. They're just seedlings right now. So, I mean, there's little problems on it, but that could be my soil, could be hot. Not quite sure. Alright, now off to this pretty girl here. This is by Royal Queen Seeds. This is our Grape Ape Auto. Alright, once again. So, we've done no topping. no topping to it, no LST to it. Basically all we've done to it is once, if possible twice a week, we remove the 2 center fan leaves, which then slows down the center and lets everything else catch up and pushes off the side. So it kind of acts like topping, but without actually topping your plant and stalling it down, and you have to wait a week for recovery. So yeah, so as you can see, she's doing nice and healthy. She's all bushed out, you know, no training. It's all on her. Like I said, just remove those leaves, and you know, the least you can do, the less you can do, I guess, would be, they say, is the better. I don't know. I started off my first year of learning how to grow. I started with autos, and I did all right. I didn't get crazy yields or nothing like that, but you know, so this time we're doing it a little different. You know, I did it with all the tie downs and all that. This time we're gonna let her be free. You know, I have her feeding regiment down, so we're golden. Beautiful, super stoked. She did. I woke up this morning and she had her, there they are, her little white antennas, her pre-flower pistils. So she's about to hit flower stage. Alright, so that's what we got going with autos. Let's get over to the moms. Everybody might be like, what the hell did he do with that thing? So, bear with me, people. This is how I train my plants. So it takes a little bit, but it's all right. So we top it once, okay? Then we remove the bottom notes, we top it, and we let us go up to 4 notes. Yeah, we like the 4 notes gone. Once we get to the 4 notes, we top all 4 notes again. And that's exactly what I did, is I topped all 4. So now we're gonna be growing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll be growing 8 branches, and then we'll top it. As soon as we can top those, we'll top those immediately too, and we move on, and then we're on to 16 branches, and we're done. And that will be our structure for our clone, and this is what comes out of it. Pretty nice, pretty nice. All right, guys, I gotta put you on pause for a minute. I gotta get my charger. All right. So this is our OG Kush from Royal Queen Seeds. So by P&W Cultivators, this is our Falcon Heavy, which is V12 crossed with Apes in Space. We've already removed her cotyledonous leaves in her first note. So she just came out of finishing her seedling stage. Not much to show really there. All right, then this is our moms. This is how we build our moms. We don't do big moms. We grow what we want for clones, and then that's it. We kill them off. We chop all that into clones, and the best one gets to come back. We repot it and start her over again, and other ones get shipped into flower. So as you can see, we have some nice clones. You know, they're all over. Here's another one. So all of them are all tops. There's another one. So they make nice clones, you know, and the good thing about it is they don't take up a lot of room. The moms don't get old because we keep recycling them through, and we don't have to, it doesn't take a lot of medium, and I use soil, so I'm a soil grower, not cocoa, it's soil, so it's less medium I have to put in there, which means less newts I got to put in there, and she's perfect. They're fine, healthy, all that, for as long as they're gonna live to get where we need them to get and what we need to get off of them. It's perfect. And like I said, so back here we will have 10 of these going on. I mean, they'll be in different stages, but we'll have 10 moms going on back here. so that we can come over and say, okay, well, this one's ready. We're gonna cut this one up, cut it up, put it into clones, and then that will be the next 8-pack, 6 or 8, a 6-pack or 8-pack, whatever we can fit on there. We'll start off as 8 packs, but we might have to lose 2. But anyways, they'll get their own tray, and that will be on the cycle. And then 2 weeks later, we'll say, okay, which mom's ready? What flavor we want to pick from? We'll pick that flavor, and boom. If we decide that we want to do a variety pack that week, that time, then we can go and take one off of this mom, one off the that one, so forth. I don't know. It's just the thoughts. ADHD, my friends, ADHD. But there we go. There is our autos. There is our moms. So, this is pretty cool. I ended up doing a lot of fellow YouTubers out in the community running their genetics, and I am enjoying that, and I love it. I'm having fun. So, you know, we have 1, 2, 3 Fat Buds over here. Grower Mindset's about to come in. We have P Gutter over there with his chud and wedding cakes in the photos. Then, you know, we got Dad Marino's plants up in there. We got Culture and Seeds up in there. And we won those over at Down to Funk on his channel. He hooked us up with those. The PNW cultivator, we got him over there. You know, that's just awesome. New England Genetics is in here, which is AKA Greenleaf's grower. So most of this is all us in the community, YouTubes. Between the plants in there. I mean, even Masonic Seeds. You know, you check his channel out. You know, this is all community seeds. I mean, we got Royal Queen. That's, I guess, wouldn't be really considered in the community seeds out here on YouTube's. But you know what I'm saying, guys. All right, so that's that. Let's step it up. Oh, and just so everybody knows, metal highlight up top, 600 watt VivoSun. It's got the demoable dimmer on it, which sucks. It breaks all the time. Got to take it apart and put it back together. But anyways, that is what is with our moms. All right, up here. Get this out of our way here. Under our budget light that we got at Lowe's at end of the season clearance, it's normally 120 bucks. We got it for 30 bucks. It's 79 watts, 78 or 79 watts. Full LED. You pick the light spectrum you want. We don't have the reds on. We only have the blues and whites on. It also has a timer on, but we don't use the timer because it's for cloning, so we leave it on 24/7. These lights over here shut off, but it don't go completely dark in here because this one does stay on 24/7. All right, let's check out the cloning tank. And by the way, great way to recycle. Everybody's got fish tanks kicking around. What the hell we do with these fish tanks? Great recycling right here. Wrap the lid up with some saran wrap. Boom, got an instant tank. So these are our first round of clones. These are my freaking cord's not letting me go all the way down. My phone's plugged in. So anyways, these are our Kosher Buffalo clones. They're a weekend. So like I said, hopefully soon. You know, today is day 7 actually. So yeah, they're exactly a weekend. So hopefully, you know, in the next week we get their roots, and like I said, by next week they'll be in there. But that's what we got, 15 of them. That's the whole Kosher Buffalo mom plant cut up into pieces. That is the purpose of the moms. This is the object of the game over here. Grow the mom, train it just for clones, nothing else. Chop her into pieces, put her in here, pick the best one over there. Take these clones, send them to flower. Take the next mom, chop her up, put her up here, and the cycle goes on and on and on. So there's our water reservoir. But that's what we got, guys. That is what we have going on over here in Z-Buds Grow. Oh my God, I forgot. My workstation was out. This is my little workstation. It rolls around. So, yeah. That's what we got over here on Z-Bud Grows. We are getting this place organized. So we will be doing, this will be our autos, moms, clones, photo periods, flower, strictly flower. All right, everybody. that is what we got. And I'm gonna make another video. Oh, two things I want to announce. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but I had got a double pack of Draconia Drool. So and there's like 10 to 12 seeds in there. I only planted 4 up there, so I still have at least 10 more in my pack. And we're growing clones, so once I find a mom, I'm gonna have her for a while. So I have to pass along and share. You know what I mean? So we're gonna do a giveaway on these Draconia Drools. Not sure exactly. Next video I'll make, we'll say what the little competition or game will be. But this is Cultured Seeds, Draconia Drool, and they are regs. So I'm not going to announce it on a title on a video, or I'm not going to do a short. I want to keep it strictly for anybody, for the guys and girls that watch my videos. If you watch it all the time, if you're a follower, then you're going to know about the giveaway. If you're not watching my videos, then you don't know about it, which honestly I would rather someone that follows me grab some seeds. I'd rather help them out, pass them on. It's what it's about. Like, let's do it. So yeah, we'll come up with one. My next video is going to be not a weekly walkthrough. I am going to do a video when it comes time to fire this little nug factory up. So when this is done cloning and they're ready to go, we're going to do the cycle. I'm going to show you me taking those, transplanting them, putting them in here, taking that mom, cutting her up, getting her up in there, transplanting the best one out of there back into mom status down here, the whole 9 yards. We're going to take it step by step so I can put it in my how I do on the playlist. All right, everybody, enough time's taken up here. This is Z-Bud Grows signing off. Much appreciated for all my followers and subscribing. I love all the comments, all the views, everything. I love it. It's an awesome community. All right, everybody, I'm out. Peace.